Hantengu is one of the 12 Kizuki, holding the position of upper rank 4. He is assigned to accompany the upper 5th rank, carrying out missions in the Swordsmith Village, becoming the main enemy in Demon Slayer Season 3. Hantengu has several facts that fans rarely know. Here are 7 Hantengu facts, but before starting this video, I would like to tell you that this video contains spoilers. If you don't like spoilers, please leave this video. Hantengu is a short, frail man with a very thin and skeletal body, covered with veins and wrinkles, and is usually seen crouching. His most noticeable feature is a large bump on the top of his head, accompanied by 2 curved horns. His face is thin with a sharp chin, and he constantly wears an expression of terror and fear, with a prominent brow ridge that lacks eyebrows. His eyes are narrow and often appear to be squinting, lacking any visible pupils. Hantengu also has the kanji for fear etched into his tongue. Hantengu debuted in manga chapter 98. Since his introduction, he appears as a demon who looks like a coward. He is a fearful figure. Throughout his hundreds of years of life, he only cried and cowered in fear. Because of his cowardice, when he was still a human, Hantengu never even wanted to admit his mistakes, even though there was clear evidence in front of his eyes. If accused, he would turn around to blame anything other than himself. This trait was carried until he had turned into a demon. Before being turned into a demon by Muzan, Hantengu was a human with demon-like behavior. He had always committed crimes throughout his life, from stealing to killing. However, he refused to take the blame. According to him, both his hands are the guilty parties. This hinted that he might have severe delusions. Hantengu was arrested and was about to be executed. As he waited for his day of judgment, Muzan came to his rescue, turning this criminal into a demon. Even after being freed, Hantengu first killed the person who had captured him. During his human life, he also lied about his name, age, and even his background, and ended up completely forgetting his identity. He also married many times and had children, but the relationships never lasted long because Hantengu would kill them every time Hantengu was perceived to be lying. So the only difference between Hantengu as a human and after becoming a demon is his form. Hantengu's demon blood art is emotion manifestation. He can create clones with their own appearance, personality, and abilities. Although Hantengu has control over his clones, he usually allows them to move around as they please. This ability is activated when Hantengu's head is cut off. At that time, his separated head and body will transform into 2 different clones. This demon blood art of his was successfully created thanks to the feeling of being cornered that Hantengu constantly felt throughout his life. The 5 clones include sekido, karaku, aizetsu, urogi, and zohakuten. In addition to these 5 clones, there is one more Hantengu clone. He is urami. Because of this complicated ability, it was rather impossible for the demon slayer to face Hantengu alone. As mentioned earlier, each clone that Hantengu created has his own personality. Sekido is the manifestation of Hantengu's anger. Sekido is in a constant state of vexation, irritation, and rage, even towards his fellow clones, which could be seen when he easily got angered when they failed to meet his expectations, were subdued by the demon slayers. Karaku is the manifestation of Hantengu's pleasure. Karaku showcased himself to be the most relaxed and laid-back of Hantengu's clones. Aizetsu is the manifestation of Hantengu's sorrow. Aizetsu is portrayed to be completely dejected, sour, and negative, constantly describing everything as depressing. Urogi is the manifestation of Hantengu's joy. Urogi is the most jovial and giddy of Hantengu's clones. Zohakuten is the manifestation of Hantengu's hatred. Zohakuten shared many personality traits with Sekido, as he too was easily enraged and was incredibly spiteful and hateful towards his enemies due to him deeming them as evil for bullying his weak and innocent self. And urami is the manifestation of Hantengu's resentment. Urami was shown to be just as hypocritical and delusional as Zohakuten and Hantengu, as he angrily told Tanjiro not to bully and hurt his weak and innocent self. Hantengu and his clones were so strong that they had to be faced by Tanjiro, Nezuko, kanroji, and genya. The only way to kill Hantengu was to slash the neck of his real body. At the end of the fight, Tanjiro managed to cut off Hantengu's head, but it turned out that the body was not the real one. On the other hand, Hantengu's headless body kept running away where his real body was hiding in the organs. Tanjiro braced himself to chase after it and succeeded. Tanjiro did manage to kill Hantengu at sunrise. However, it looks like Tanjiro was a little late, because before actually dying, Hantengu had informed Muzan first regarding information on Nezuko's immunity to the sun.